Right. So go for it whenever you're ready, Safemo.
All right, yeah. It's been another good week to see you guys on Football Referee, where we discuss the current and the past event on football. So you're welcome this week. My name is Femi Madariola, and he called me Safemo.
And I'm Emmy Hikins, and he calls me bruv.
And I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me Cuz.
Yeah. So there was something that I think we're gonna start with Chelsea today. So there was something that was it Harry, not Harry, the other one, Jamie Redknapp. Was it Jamie Redknapp?
Yeah, Jamie Redknapp.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read it because it's something that I've thought of it, and I think quite a lot of other people might have thought of it as well. So this is in relation to Chelsea, by the way. He said they've spent 1.2 billion and they still haven't got a top striker, and I'm not even sure they've got a good goalkeeper. And this is quoting Jamie Redknapp. So what do you make of that, guys?
If I'm gonna start, right,
Yeah, please go for it.
everybody is entitled to their own opinion,
Okay.
right? It's not like Chelsea does not want to get the top striker or don't want to get the best goalkeeper. But are they available? No.
All
The
right.
top goalkeepers don't want to leave their club. They've been looking at this goalkeeper from Atletico Madrid. He doesn't want to go. They're looking at some other goalkeepers as well. They're looking at Aston Villa goalkeeper. He doesn't want to leave. So it's not like if somebody's got money to spend, they have the money to spend. But if whoever you want to spend the money on, if they decide not to go, what do? You can't force them. So that's his own opinion. Yeah, they've spent these days, they don't have top striker. They're trying to get Osimhen. They were trying to get other top strikers as well. They had Lukaku. Lukaku's one of the top strikers in the world, but he ended up not performing. And currently now there are no top strikers, as in strikers that you can say these are potent strikers. Where are they apart from Haaland? What other striker is doing exceptionally well in Europe? There are no strikers. At the moment, the world is very scarce with strikers. They're scarce. They're scarce everywhere. So it's not like they don't want to get the best striker or the best goalkeeper, but they are not just available.
Right.
So
Okay.
him saying that, nah,
Right. Okay. So just before we go to Lukaku, because I know somebody that doesn't believe Lukaku is the best striker in the world, and I'm looking at my bruv, unless it's changed. Just before we go to that,
I say that.
could we just get your opinion on Jamie Redknapp's claims or comments? Hey, bruv.
You're
Yeah.
talking to me, okay?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jamie Redknapp is okay. I think I find with him it's a bit like Marmite. Some of the things he says I really agree with.
Right.
Some I really disagree with. You know, good luck to him. He's quite a good pundit, but I wouldn't. I think, as Femi said, it's an opinion. He's giving an opinion, which maybe, I suppose, he was asked a question, but I'm not sure why he would be getting involved in Chelsea's problems. I mean, when I was reading about Chelsea the other day, I gather they've got about 47 or 48 players on their books. Now, obviously, they're going to have to
40,
offload
45, I think. Yeah, 45.
45. Yeah, and I mean that's far more. They can only register 25, obviously, for the Premier League this season, so they will be offloading some. But I think if there's a criticism, not so much from me, but in the industry itself, it's that they're giving, or they have been giving, these very young players very long contracts. I think we might have talked about this before, but maybe 5 years on contracts. I think we might have talked about this before, but maybe 5 years, even 8 years they've been giving. So
7 years,
what
7.
it's 7, yeah, what it's doing, it's making these 19, 20-year-olds think they've made it. You know, they're getting this fabulous money. I mean, even if it's, should we say 100, even if it's 100,000 a week, I say that in the sense that some players are paid a lot more than that, but they know they're secure financially, probably for life on a contract like that. And by all accounts, some in the industry think that that takes away some of the hunger and motivation for these youngsters because they think they're great already, and actually they're not. And of course, there was a situation I vaguely remember last season where was it the argument about who was going to take the penalty, something like that, and there was a big, almost a scrap on the pitch, and it perhaps showed that some of them are quite immature. They're obviously very young, some of these players. So I think I'm not sure that Todd Bowley, I'm sure he's a man with great intentions and he'll probably succeed. But I'm not sure that he and his team really get it, if you like, get the sort of the finer points, the finer nuances of football in this country. I'm sure he's learning as he goes on. But the fact that he's still paying well over a year after he was sacked, Graham Potter, still being paid £250,000 a week by Chelsea. And I mean, whether they're going to pay him up for the whole 5 years at 12 million a year, who knows? But or whether there's a cut-off point. But he's obviously in no rush to get another job. And you might say, well, why would he? And maybe that's when his money from Chelsea will stop. So I think, yeah, there's those financial issues in the background. I still say I think they're a good side. They've got some excellent young players. And as you say, maybe there's not so many star strikers about, but players can come through. I mean, we know that, even if they're not technically a striker. But yeah, and I don't really fault their goalkeeper. From what I can see, I think he's okay. They're a young team and they've got to blossom. And as I say, there's too many players there at the moment, so they're going to have to offload. But I personally, to conclude, I wouldn't personally pay too much attention to the comments or thoughts of Jamie Redknapp on this occasion.
Yeah. Right. So now, team of the week. So somebody's compiled the team of the week, and Welbeck is there. Salah, Saka, Casemiro, Joe Linton, Doku, Martinez, Manchester United, Collins, and Flecking. What do we think of these? So this is like team of the week. It's like a fantasy team of the week. So, and the Premier League's just started, isn't it? So, but if you was to build a team for this week, what player would you include? Let's start with the goalkeeper. Who would be your goalkeeper of the week? Start from you, Southamo. Goalkeeper of the week.
To be honest, I didn't see majority of the
matches
match this week.
Yeah, this week.
I only saw maybe one or two.
All right. Okay.
But if I'm going to pick goalkeeper, I'll always go for, is he Emmy Martinez? Is that his name? Aston Villa goalkeeper. I always go for him anytime, any day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trevor.
Yeah, again, like Femi, I can't say I can think about every team's goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I know, as for example, Palace have got two very good goalkeepers, and Henderson and Sam, can't think of his name, but Sam Johnston, that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they're both very good. It's a shame that only one of them could be the number one. But I think Man City's goalkeeper, he's excellent.